humans ain't supposed to die. You know what I'm saying? You ain't wanted supposed to die. Feel me? Even I feel like, getting up out this motherfucker a couple times a week. You know what I mean? But the truth of the matter is, humans ain't supposed to die. Remember when they used to have movies where it used to be about immortality? The villain wanted immortality or the hero wanted to live forever. Even in DBZ, I think it was Frieza or Vegeta. One of them wanted to live forever. They wanted to be immortal. I mean, there used to be a lot of cartoons and movies like that. Nowadays, everybody's so sad. And it ain't the world, it ain't because the world is bad, because the world always been bad. It's because you see that the world is bad, but you also see people doing better than you. Feel what I'm saying? You also see a lot of people finding love and finding happiness, or what you think is love and happiness, and it makes you reflect and compare yourselves to them, and that makes you depressed and sad. Feel me? You got all these wars going on. Racist things go around. It's always civil unrest, and with a flick of a goddamn button, shit go crazy. For a whole month, riots and all that type of bullshit. You see more racist rants going online and all type of shit. You see wars going on. You see people getting killed. You got diseases, sicknesses. But that's always been a thing. But on the flip side, you also see people having fun. You see streamers and rappers having a ball, or what you think is having a ball. And that makes you reflect. It makes you look at your life and think, well, damn, I'm the same age as this person. Why ain't where he at or where she at? You feel what I'm saying? So that make you sad and depressed. Plus, you see all this bad stuff that be in your mind, all this toxic, men ain't shit, women ain't shit, nigga this, nigga that, white person this, white person that, Chinese person this, Chinese person that. There's always something going on every fucking day, and that makes you sad and depressed, want to get up out of here. But I'll just say that it's really unnatural for us to see all these things and have access to it. And you feeling depressed and sad is really, our human nature trying to fight it. It don't know what it's about. And when you don't understand what's going on, sometimes you can only think of one way, which is get the hell up out of this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? The world keeps spinning and you want to stop spinning with it because you don't understand how to evolve with it, right? I can't tell you to keep living or find something to make you want to live because that's cliche. You have to do it your own self. You have to find it your own self. You know what I mean? Your destiny and your fate is what you make it. What I can say is humans aren't meant to die. I mean, even people that want to commit always take a long time or have many thoughts about it because really humans ain't supposed to die. You don't want to die. That's why when you see Tismala eating in his car and all that type of stuff, he really wanted to get himself out of here. I had theorized that a couple months ago, but I found the Facebook post of him confirming that. You know what I'm saying? He tried to get himself out of here twice, but it didn't work, and he decided that the rest of his life he gonna spend his time eating. You know what I'm saying? If you go watch the video, I theorized that before I actually found that post, and I said some people do that and eat like that because they trying to get themselves out here. So they find something like they love doing, like eating or something like that, and they try to get themselves out of here with that. Other people do it with drugs. So if they know drugs is bad for them and they did the drugs, they just keep doing it, hoping one day they just get out of this bitch because they are burden on people. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people make fun of Tismala. You know what I mean? I remember my dad, he one of the people, he kind of restricted us. We couldn't go in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you went, he watched you. When I got my first job, man, I went crazy at Wendy's. Feel what I'm saying? I had went crazy on Wendy's and McDonald's. I used to eat and overeat. Feel what I'm saying? Because I felt like, it was like a sort of control. Even, nowadays, like, when he make my plate, sometimes I go behind him and then make more food on it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not that much, I just want to put a little bit more on it just to show like I have control. You know what I'm saying? And that made me like extremely fat. It's a trauma response. I've been doing that shit since I was 19. No, 18 when I first got my first job. Yeah, man, I had one of them dads that was real strict. You know what I mean? He one of the people that he watched everywhere you go. You don't fucking, when we was kids, you had to eat your food before you can drink some fucking juice, all that type of shit. My dad was one of them people. Every time you heard him coming up the hallway, you tense up. Every time you see him coming up the street, you're like, oh shit, there he go. You know what I'm saying? That kind of nigga I had, right? And I think it caused a lot of trauma, and I deal with that every day. But I'm going to keep living. You know what I'm saying? Live through it.